Hello and welcome to a special on Ace Combat Infinity. Ace Combat Infinity is one of the Ace Combat games, actually. It's gone free to play on PlayStation 3. I love the Ace Combat games. I love it when it's called Air Combat. I pretty much bought all but one of them. I even bought a 360 to play Ace Combat Liberation. That's how much I love the games. I love the idea of playing with aircraft. I love the idea of flying and smashing crap at things and blowing things to Kingdom Come at high speed, and then the kind of weird science fiction element that they have in there, where they have the giant flying aircraft carriers and bits. Now I've played it twice so far. It's been out for a month. Kind of missed it. wasn't too happy with that. I've got a few gripes with it, so let's go through the gripes that I have with it. The first gripe is getting into online co-op matches. Now, the online co-op matches are a bit clanky when you go in there. It's you click in there, and if you haven't selected your fuel sortie allowance, it'll kick you out when the game's ready to go. Rather than forcing you to select it or making sure that you have selected it or giving you a thing that it will just kick you out. So the first time I did it, I failed to pick my fuel allocation for the time, so I failed to pick it. It kicked me out on the first game. Not fun. Figured it out in the second game, clicked on the second game, and then someone else fell out of the room, and then the room collapsed. And then it kept on doing this, and it was really frustrating because you try and get into these games, you try and play these games, and it requires the 8 or 4 people that you do to do it. But saying that, the online game, when you play it, it's good. It's not direct confrontation because it's online co-op. So there's 2 teams fighting against each other to take down as many people as we can, but they're not fighting each other. So you're not stuck in that kind of dick-waving competition that you get with people. It's fun. It's fun. Unfortunately, at the moment, I've got pony aircraft, and people have been playing for a month, and they've got really good aircraft. I recently did the Moby Dick mission, which is a giant flying aircraft carrier thing. And you have to smash the crap out of it and crash it. Unfortunately, we failed doing that. I did take out as many things as I could, but it wasn't enough. I think I was the second best person in the room, which was like, yes. But unfortunately, I'm playing against people who have like Su-37s, flankers, and F-22 Raptors, and high-end F-14A Tomcats with like kind of level 17 or whatever. And it's not easy, considering I'm flying around in the 1950s kind of F4 Phantom. It's not even the F4 Phantom 2, it's the original one, so it's not very good. There's a few things with the turning. I'll probably show you the turning where I'm trying to flip the plane onto its side and turn it so I can do a kind of a heavy bank or a hard bank on it. And that doesn't work, and that's really frustrating. The game is cool. I really like the game. It's rather annoying. The other annoying thing about it is you have a single player campaign, and the single player campaign, because it's free to play, still requires you to use the fuel sorting thing, which is frustrating. They do have the option to buy the single player game for all intents and purposes for £12, which I probably will do. But at the moment, there's only 8 missions in that single player campaign. So where you get like the 20 missions in the original version of Ace Combat, it's not there. It's not very good. So the single player sucks unless you're willing to spend that £12, which I probably wind up doing, and then probably go through that whole single player campaign because I love Ace Combat. I'll probably just splice in some footage here, somewhere around here of me playing Ace Combat Assault, which made you feel like a flying god in comparison to most games. Overall, if you like flying games and you want to play Ace Combat for free, then by all means do, but beware, it suffers from the kind of Candy Crush saga. You get 3 lives, and it takes 4 hours for those 3 lives, for all intents and purposes, to reset. Fuel for sorties, but hey, who's counting? It's a good game. Give it a go if you like air combat stuff. Get your mates involved. You will have some trouble with the rooms and getting into the rooms and getting out of the rooms, but when you get into the game and you start playing the game, it's good. It's fun. It's modern warfare for fighter pilots. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little stint. Bye bye.
Hello? Hello? I've not got much time. Keith is keeping me in my cupboard. He doesn't let me out. I need your help. In order to get out, I must get more subscribers to our YouTube channel. Keith won't let me out otherwise. I don't understand it. The man's crazy. Please, help me.